Hey guys, welcome back to story time. I'm gonna stop calling myself 2 Gryphon when I'm doing story time, because 2 Gryphon is obviously a character, and I've gotten so used to, I guess, identifying with that name that it's kind of hard sometimes to, you know, tell when I'm in character and when I'm not, and I don't want to just call myself 2 Gryphon all the time if I'm not playing that character. So, as far as story times go, from now on, it's Matt. I'm gonna be with you. I'm just being me, because that's kind of the basic thing of the whole story time, is just me hanging out as me with you. So it doesn't really make sense to call myself 2 Gryphon. Now, Razzle here, he's a different story. He is our hyena character that we're playing right now, Under the Sea. Under the Sea. And I'll tell you guys, I went around and I looked all over the place for fragments of sea moth. Now, I found 2 of them. I need 1 more. But I can't find them anywhere. I can't find that last one. I've found pieces for just about everything else in the world, except for the sea moth. So today, we're gonna go over to the Aurora, and it's kind of dangerous, because Phil is over there. And if you don't know who Phil is one big son of a bitch of a mean sea monster, and it's a lot easier for him to catch you if you're not in a ship. I'm hoping that I won't run into him, or that if I do, I can get away from him. But we're gonna go up into the Aurora today, and hopefully to find pieces of the sea moth. Even if we don't find pieces of sea moth, we'll surely find pieces of something. Now, I know that you can't get everywhere in the Aurora unless you have a laser cutter and some other stuff. So we won't be able to explore the whole thing, but we'll come back later and do that. Right now, here we go into the... See, there's wrecks all over the place. And I've looked at everything. I've looked at all this stuff. I've looked through here and scoured through these little bits and pieces, and I found all kinds of shit. See? There's a beacon fragment. I don't think I need that. I think I already got. Now, yeah, see, I didn't need that. So, yeah. Oh, not you again. Go away. Yeah, boom. Yeah, so I've been looking all over this place, and I can't find any more bits. There's a coffee. I have a coffee maker, for God's sake, but I don't have a sea moth. So we're just gonna continue on. Aw, somebody's locker. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna try to get into the Aurora. And note, please, stress the word try here. Oh, have I seen this wreck before? I don't think this looks familiar. Please have sea moth piece in here, please. I'm gonna tell you a story. I think I've already got that. Yeah, I've already got that too. I'm gonna tell you a story today that I don't know. I don't know how well it's gonna work out. But if not, then we'll move on to different subjects next time. But there's something in my life that's been bothering me a bit. And that is this sudden culture of hatred, of people just jumping on a bandwagon to dislike you. Now, there may be some of you out there that have experienced this, and I have, and I'm finding it interesting dealing with it, because honestly, as much as I try to let it all slide by, which most of the time it does, sometimes it does get to me. And I have to, I have to kind of take a step back, and the way I know it's getting to me lately, is because of I've been having some pretty strange dreams, and one of them that I had, it was a couple of weeks ago, and I dreamed that I was at some event somewhere. And it was a furry event. And I was there, and I was kind of hanging out with some folks, just some friends here and there. But all of the other people that I knew like the performers that I used to perform with, that I've had fun on stage with, you know, that I really had a lot of fun, you know, assisting in entertaining people. They were all going off to their respective shows and dressing rooms and green rooms and whatever, getting ready. Is that him? Is that Phil? Getting ready for a performance. But I didn't have anywhere to go because I wasn't performing anywhere at this convention, that's weird and strange for me. I mean, it's some of the happiest things that I do at convention for myself, to make myself happiest, is to perform for people. So I didn't have a performance to do. So here's all my friends, and they're going off and they're getting ready to perform. Then I figure, well, okay, that's a bummer, but you know, is there any way that I can see them again? Because this may very well be the last time. I was feeling in the dream that this was possibly the last time that I was going to see some of them or be able to talk to some of them. So I wanted to see them somehow, and the organizer of the event, of the convention, said, well, they're all going to get on a paddle boat here near the end of the convention, and they're going to take a ride around with some of the patrons and the higher...
Ship's structural integrity is low.
Well, no
Fire
shit.
suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required.
Yeah, I think...
is conducted at your own risk.
Yeah, of course, of course. Get away from me. So... said, yeah, I can get you a spot on that paddle boat with them, and that way you can at least hang out with these friends of yours, you know, one last time. Well...
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Yeah, I imagine it does. So, the day of the paddle boat trip comes when everybody's supposed to get on the paddle boat and go around and wave at, you know, the fans and things like that. And they had withdrawn... Yeah, I already got one, but I'll take another one. They had withdrawn my ticket. They weren't going to let me go on it. And the reason they weren't going to let me go on it was because some of my friends that were performers that I'd known for decades sometimes, and you know, even helped promote. You know, when they weren't doing anything at all on stage, and I helped promote them, and I put in good words for them, and they didn't want me on the boat with them because they didn't want
Aurora
the drama.
systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
And so I got to watch that paddle boat go by with all my old friends on it that I've performed with, without me, because even after all the work I'd done and all the effort I'd put into my performances and to doing the best I could, helping them out, they didn't want to be around me anymore because they were afraid of getting the same drama that I've gotten. That dream stung a bit. It does sting a bit. Now I want to make it clear that's... Whoa, hey. That it's not true. Not all my friends that I used to perform with refuse to see me or talk to me anymore. Not all of them do. Thing is, some of them do, though. And it's really sad. It's really very disheartening to know that. Let's see what it says here.
Integrating new PDA data.
So that's just a note to self. I can scan posters too, by the way. I'm gonna... Oh, I can just take it. I'm gonna take that poster. Mine. What else can I scan? Right? Can I scan this chair? No. Desk? No. Why can't I scan these things? Trash can. Oh yeah, that's nice to have. Look at... Okay, I can make a trash can now. That's awesome.
New blueprint acquired. acquired.
Data terminal. And,
integrating new PDA data.
There's some history of the Aurora here. Like I said, some of these friends, some of them, they've known me for decades. Literally decades. And this atmosphere of hate is so strong, it's so powerful that even they will get sucked into it and get drawn into it. And, oh, I don't think I can get out that way, can I? Not even with a fire extinguisher. Right? Will you go? No. Oh, my fire extinguisher's out. Well, dumb. Here, give me this. Can I just... There, that's it. Just drop that piece of shit. Okay, put that. Okay. I can't... Yeah, that's not gonna be a thing. Not gonna be a thing. Oh, I am so almost dead. I am lucky I brought this. Whoa. I didn't even notice that. Holy crap. Okay, well that's the first time we almost killed Razzle there. Oh, down another PDA. Now let's listen to this.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Huh. Let's see, so, I don't think that I'm... Oh, I made it! I didn't think I was gonna be able to get down here. Oh, shit, can I get out? That's the big question. I think I can. Okay. So what do we got down here? Let's find out. But, yeah, it just... Oh, no.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Alright, well, that's about as far as we can go without codes and laser cutters and all kinds of crap. I honestly thought that we would be able to get at least far enough in here to be able to find a fragment of sea moss somewhere, but that is apparently not gonna happen. This is the room that I was in, just, yeah, it is. Okay, so nothing in here, really. Alright. Well, blasted! Now, at least we got to see parts of the Aurora here. And later, we'll get to see more of it when we're able to come back out and get further into the ship. So that will be a thing. Screw you, crab things. I hate you. Okay, now... we're just gonna go back down into the water. Bonk! Okay, now we're gonna get the hell out of here and hopefully not be spotted by Mr. Reaper Leviathan, who's down here. I don't want him chasing us. So, that dream, like I said, did sting a bit, and it shows me that sometimes I'm kind of being laid out by something that I don't realize I am. That maybe something has hurt me a bit more than I thought it did because of me dreaming things like that. However, what I just wanted to let everybody know, and the whole point of this, is to let you guys know that everybody sometimes gets down. I mean, I don't know if it's for the same reasons right now that I've been gotten a little down, but you know, just in these times, this society that we've got going on, there's going to be a lot of you guys out there that are going to get picked on, you're going to get hated on, you're going to get accused of things you haven't done, you're going to get called horrible things, and it's okay if that gets to you. However, don't ever let it break you. Do you know what I'm saying? don't ever let it... Don't let it guide who you are and who you are supposed to be. Stay strong with who you are and the person that you believe is the best person, even if people are telling you that you're rotten. If you know you're not, then you stay. You stick with your guns, and you keep doing what you're doing. Keep being yourself. I find it kind of ironic how a lot of the people right now who like to say, just be yourself, are the same people who say, okay, be yourself unless it's somebody we don't like, and then be someone different. That seems to happen a lot. But not...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Not the happiest subject today, and sometimes that's gonna happen on story time. Sometimes it's not always about a happy story. Sometimes it's just about things that we need to discuss, things that need to be talked about, things that that are on my mind sometimes. Sometimes they're not just stories, sometimes they'll be opinions of mine, or just things that have happened to me, things I'm concerned about. And I'll just talk with you guys about those things. And I'm gonna nom this. Nom. And we will just have little discussions like that. And that's what story time is about. Anyway, though, guys, for right now, until I get another piece of sea moth, and there wasn't one in the Aurora, darn it, but at least we did get to go and look around in there and explore that place a little bit. So, until we have more sea moth pieces, and I can actually make a sea moth piece, or a whole sea moth, then I'm gonna just hunt around off camera and try to find that piece again somewhere. And when I find it, we'll be able to build the sea moth, and then we'll be able to go further, go deeper, do new things, and we will start expanding on our base here. Because I want to make a nice, comfy base. Right now, this is just storage. And we want a place to live. We want a nice place to live. We want to build up a place like... Do you guys remember Tumble? Tumble had a wonderful little place to live. He had a really amazing little house. And I'd like to make something like that for Razzle here. So, we're going to continue this in the next story time. We'll still be playing Subnautica. And hopefully by then, I will have all the pieces that I need to build a sea moth, and we can stretch out further. We can kind of stretch our wings and forge even further into the deep, scary ocean. So, guys, until then, take care.